In this week's episode of
The Ins and Outs Podcast.
Hey guys, my name is Rylee. I'm 18, fresh out of high school, looking for a future DILF. I like tall, dark, and handsome with light eyes. If you're fit that profile, hit me up. My ads will be on the screen.
She's getting some.
Enjoy the episode.
Ins and Outs Podcast. We are here. Spellman, tell them what we just did.
We just recorded a banger with Rylee.
But before y'all get to it, y'all gotta remember to like and subscribe. Y'all gotta help us out if y'all want to see more content.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the video.
Enjoy it, y'all. Episode 9, Ins and Outs Podcast. I'm Cole Brown.
I'm Matthew Spellman.
And today we're here with...
Rylee.
She's here.
She's here.
She's here, the infamous Rylee Stinnett.
Yep, didn't bail this time.
Yeah, didn't bail this time.
I showed up.
She did.
Wait, why weren't you here last time? What happened again?
You know, that's a tough question. I had a really bad day that day.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wrecked on Dead Man's, and it gave me a panic attack, and I didn't want to drive back up this way that day, and I flaked.
It's okay, you know. But Kennedy was on last week. Well, the episode hasn't dropped because we're recording on Thursday, but she's going to be on this Sunday. And she almost broke her damn finger.
30 minutes before the show.
And she still came.
Yep, still pulled up.
Yeah, she's better than I am.
No, I'm not saying that. It's fine, you know. You're here. It's going to be a banger. We got lots of questions to talk about. Spillman, how do you feel?
I feel good. I'm ready for this one.
Okay, bet. So we start every episode asking, like, how do you, Rylee Stinnett, know us? You know Cole Brown, Matthew Spellman.
Yeah.
Can you go into that a little bit?
Yeah, I'll start with Spellman because I've known him longer. I moved back here in 7th grade, and Matthew you were like one of my first friends, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were one of my first friends. We're
not.
Okay.
Did y'all have a crush on each other?
Go ahead.
Okay, anyway.
You can say it. I don't care.
I know, I was getting there. But anyway, pretty much everyone knows this by now, but me and Spellman have we dated a couple times and whatever. We're good friends now. Yeah. Nothing more.
Yeah, it's all good.
But, so that
okay, go ahead
Anyway, and we've just been pretty much good friends since.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since 7th grade, yeah. And then Cole, you moved here your freshman year, right? My sophomore year?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever met you, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was at Emma. I was with Emma Lemon, my friend. Mm-hmm. She was on the pod. You might know.
She was on the pod. Then he got
was,
here.
Yeah. Anywho, and then Jordan was there too. Jordan White. She's also our friend. She went to high school with us. It's school in general. Mm-hmm. And I remember the first time I ever met you. They had already met you previously at a baseball game, I think.
Yeah.
And then they FaceTimed you, and I was like, who is this kid? And it was you, and I was like, oh, he's kind of cute, Cole Brown. He's cute. Adorable. Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, I just remember we stayed on FaceTime with you for a long time, and ever since then you moved here, and we kind of clicked. We're good friends, and we've been hanging around since.
Yeah, for sure. I remember when you lived close to where I lived before you moved.
Yeah.
And we always used to hang out. We'd go to the dock there. We'd do some fun stuff.
Yeah.
We went back to your house. It'd be fun. Be a vibe.
Yeah.
Vibe with Rylee Stinnett. So, regarding your future, right, what do you plan to do? Because I know you're working at the high school right now. Middle school, rather. Mm-hmm. And you said some of the middle schoolers like to watch the pod.
Yeah. Actually, I do work at the middle school right now. Mm-hmm. And I've heard some talk about the pod. Mm-hmm. I hear your name once in a while, and I've heard some of them watch it. And if you're watching right now, what's up?
Hey, shout out to y'all if y'all from the middle school.
Shout out to the middle schoolers.
Shout out to the middle schoolers.
But yeah, I've heard that it's floating around. It's starting to get out there more. So I've only heard good things.
For sure. Do you think you'll stay a teacher there or an assistant for a while, or do you think you want to go do other stuff?
So right now, I think that's the plan for a while, and I think I'm going to start college next year. I'm going to do it. I've been talking with Esther still, and she's been helping me kind of figure that out, and I think I'm going to start doing that.
Hell yeah.
And I'm honestly thinking about going into teaching. And I think
those kids are doomed.
Yeah, I knew you had something to say.
Yeah, she paused and looked at us.
Yeah, she was waiting for it.
But yeah, anyway, so I think this is just the beginning of my career, and seeing if I started at the preschool, and that just wasn't for me. You know, I don't think I could see myself doing that full time. But that's why I moved up to the middle school, and I think that's a better fit. And I'm saying maybe I want to teach middle school.
That's dope. That's really dope. That is. I don't think I could teach. I mean, I say that right now. I think I could see myself being like a professor of some sort. But like preschool, hell no. I don't got the patience for that.
Yeah, professors like full-grown people.
Yeah.
And teaching, like a teacher, that's different.
Or a teacher of little kids especially. Why didn't you like the pre-K?
Well, the kids are just very hyper at that age, and they've never been in school before, and so they know nothing. And I didn't like being the person necessarily that has to teach a kid from the start, like how to act in school, what you do to wash your hands. Like, I couldn't see myself doing that long term. I don't know.
That is a big responsibility.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think, kind of, how do you respect each other? Like, it's super important.
Yeah.
And not for me.
No,
not for me.
Not for me either.
Yeah, like, we had to teach, one of the things was, like, how to tell someone how you're feeling. Like, if you're feeling angry, instead of just screaming, say, I'm angry because this, and this. And, like, I don't know. That's just not for me.
That sounds absolutely terrible. Having to do that, bro. No way.
But, you know, I respect those people and those teachers, because without it, like, our entire society could be a little doomed.
Yeah.
No, really. Shout out to Katie.
Katie.
Who's Katie?
That's the teacher. She was my teacher, yeah.
Rylee, I know you've lived here since, when did you move to Oregon in this place, Tillamook County?
Well, originally I am from here, and I actually went to kindergarten in Garibaldi. Were we in the same class, Matthew?
I don't remember. Who did
There's
you have?
There's a class picture. Were you in the same class as Emma Lohman?
I really don't
remember. And Jacob Vance?
No, I don't think so. Who did you have as your teacher?
I think it was Miss Clark.
No, it wasn't me then.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went to school there, and then we moved away to Lebanon. We lived in Lebanon for a while. And then
that's like South Oregon, right?
Yeah,
Southern Oregon.
Yeah, and then we lived in Pendleton for a while because that's where Parker's family is from. And
your brother, right?
My brother Parker.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if you're talking about the other Parker or that one.
No, you're good. But yeah, my brother, his family is from Pendleton, so we lived there, and we actually moved around quite a bit. I can't remember like every single place, honestly, because I was young. But then we moved back here. I went to 4th grade in Nehalem. And then we moved to California for a few years, 2 or 3 years actually. And then I moved to Tillamook, and I went to Tillamook school in 6th grade, and then I moved back here in 7th grade.
And
I moved around a lot. Yeah.
So, what was it like? Like, did you like that? Because as a kid, I've never moved. Like, I've always gone to the same school, pretty much lived in the same house. And, like, did you like moving around? Like, what's that?
I mean, yes and no. Like, I liked having new friends, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere I went, I made a new friend, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, not growing up with the same friends was kind of hard.
Yeah.
And not, like, living in the same house. But I wouldn't say that it affected me in a negative way.
Yeah, because, I feel like you wouldn't get to really, like, build relationships with the friends.
Yeah.
Like, you would, but not for a very long time.
And I do actually, like, have a couple friends that I still am friends with from, like, California and Pendleton and so, like, I still talk to quite a few people. So I kind of did build some relationships. But once we moved here and stayed here from 7th grade on, it's definitely, I've had more solid friendships and relationships with people.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I've moved around a lot as well. And I really like it. I really like moving around because you get to meet a lot of people. You get to experience life on a different level, because, like, living in one spot all your life, you kind of are only hindered to the friends that you're around,
Yeah.
But when you go out and you meet people and you explore your own interests and stuff like that, you can get a better grasp on people and just yourself,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%. Even though I wouldn't know because I never really moved.
I didn't know you only lived in one area your entire life.
So, okay. So, I've moved. So, I lived in a house in Bay City. I still live there.
Mm-hmm.
But my parents divorced when I was 7. Then my dad moved out. My mom still has the house that we lived in then. And my dad, he's moved from, I mean, he's stayed in this area, but like we lived in Manzanita, which is where, for anybody who doesn't know, we're at right now.
We are doxing ourselves. No, okay.
Anyway.
I dropped my Addy on the
Yep,
pod. No,
yep.
sorry. If you want to come stalk me though, do it, but you have to give me money.
Yep. And me. Also.
Okay. I'll split it.
Oh yeah.
Please don't
good.
stalk me. Actually, I'm sorry.
Anyway, so we lived in Manzanita, and then he moved down. He moved to Tillamook, and we lived on one house in Tillamook, and then we moved literally 2 houses down the same road, and we've lived in that house for 8 years.
God.
So I've moved in houses, but I've never
moved
towns.
locations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always lived in the same area, and I've went to Garibaldi for elementary school. Then I went to the middle school, went to the high school, same district. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of nice. I'm kind of happy about that because
It's-
I really got to build friendships and stuff.
It's crazy because I feel like when I talk to you, I feel like you have a pretty good view of like life.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people who have stayed in one spot, it's not that they have a bad one, but they just have like a more one-sided view where I feel like you don't.
Yeah. Though
I don't know.
Maybe, but the thing I could attribute that to is like my mom. My mom kind of moved around a lot as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she loves to travel also. So I've been to like lots of different areas, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of experienced that, not in like a living way, like living there, but you know what I mean? Like I've experienced a lot of different areas of the country. I've never been out of the country, not yet. I want to,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so I think that probably plays into it because I still get to see other areas.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. So you guys are both out of high school. Rylee, do you miss high school at all, or are you kind of like good riddance to it?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Like, I miss seeing everybody all the time. Like, it's kind of different going from seeing them every day, every year for like most of your life to like not seeing anyone, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I went to high school Spelman, and then I barely ever see him.
Yeah,
and it's like,
I've only seen her like twice, I think,
yeah.
Damn.
since we graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like Emma Miller, she went to high school with us too. She went all the way to Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, me and her, we still FaceTime sometime and talk, but like it's just not the same, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just going on 2 different walks of life, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully Miller's enjoying it.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, she loves college. So.
Yeah. Well, she should. Like, she's whatever, but whatever.
Yeah.
She'll enjoy it, dude.
She's what, Cole?
She'll enjoy
Spit
it.
it out.
Yeah.
She'll enjoy it. She'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
But so when you're going to college right now or next year, do you know what kind of degree you're going to look for or no?
I don't know yet.
Just teaching and stuff like that. You said.
Yeah, teaching. Like, I haven't really thought about it as much as I am going to. Like, I've just started to decide
Yeah.
that I'm gonna do that next year.
Yeah.
So I haven't really like thought deep yet, but
I think you really enjoy it. Spellman, weren't you saying something about like the motivation to do college work at the community college is like difficult?
Yeah,
or
like
no?
I just have my focus on different things. Like I got my
Mhm.
focus. Like something I really care about is this podcast, right?
Mhm.
Making it great, right? And so like I don't have the motivation to stop doing that to go freaking, you know, like do an accounting class.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't
Yeah.
have the motivation to do that when I could just be there working on stuff for the podcast that I care about doing, you know?
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like college is different. You don't have a teacher sitting there telling you need to do this stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
You're self-paced. You're on your own
Yep.
most of the time, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
just different.
Well, and plus you're not with those same friends
Right.
necessarily. Like I mean, in the class, like a lot of the big part about high school is you can like fuck off with like
Yeah.
the boys. You can play Uno in the back or whatever because you're like have to be there. But with college,
Exactly.
you don't have to necessarily be there, so you have to like really hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like at a community college, you could be in a class with people that are 40 years old, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm 18.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be friends with, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I
See-
could, but, like, I'm not going to be, like, good friends with them.
I'm not playing Uno in the back with this guy with 4 kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
See, working at like the school district, I've had to like sort of become friends with people older because I'm the youngest one there. Like, even when I was at the elementary school, I was still the youngest one.
Yeah.
And my coworkers are all kind of old.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is not a bad thing. It just
No,
is
like-
what it is.
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like, they've been there for a long time. Like, almost all my coworkers have been there since we were in middle school.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird working with them when they were like my teachers. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in one of our old social studies teachers, Mr. Crook's
Yeah.
class, and being in there like as an equal to him is so weird.
Yeah, I bet that is kind of odd.
And
Mhm.
like, I look at the kids who get in trouble for talking all the time, and I just feel so bad because I was that kid,
Yeah.
and I know how annoying it is now.
Were you that kid, Spellman?
Yes,
Not all the time.
yes.
Not all
If
the
we were
time.
together, we were always talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
the
fair
lovebirds. The lovebirds.
Oh,
and the
No,
lovebirds
no,
together.
no, no,
no,
not
no.
like that. Not like
Nah.
that.
Why y'all both blushing?
enough.
No, I'm playing.
Shut
I'm
up,
playing,
boy.
I'm playing.
Anyway, so no, I wouldn't say. Am I talking to the mic right?
Yeah, hey, so
Okay.
good.
I would not say it was all the time. I would say that there were times that I did talk quite a bit, or I would kind of do things that were not the greatest thing to do.
Mhm.
Like, I remember one time we were just talking about Mr. Crook. Favorite, well, not, I wouldn't say favorite, craziest Mr. Crook moment I've experienced personally. I shoved, so my
Oh
friend and
no!
I,
If it starts off with I shoved, not I put, I shoved. What did you
so
shove,
this
Spellman?
is what happened. So I'm sitting there with one of my old homies. We're not friends anymore, but we were pretty good friends then, and we're screwing around, and he was kind of like bumping into me and like pushing me off the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I almost I was about to fall off the chair. Well, I got back up and I two-hand shoved him, and he tipped over in his chair. Right?
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny,
Mhm.
right? But I'm like looking at him, like we're sitting like this, right? And I'm looking at him, and then all of a sudden I look over, and here's Mr. Crook, and he's standing over me on his tiptoes, and he's like, "Matthew Spellman," he's yelling at me, and he's like, "What do you think gives you the right to do that?" And he was about to send me to the office and like give me a referral for shoving this kid on the chair.
As you should. Why wouldn't you
Yeah,
deserve a referral?
yeah. No, definitely. But then my friend got up and he's like, "No, I was doing it too. And
Oh,
he
the
bailed,
homie.
bailed me out. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick, man.
But like, I wasn't that crazy of a kid in middle school.
Yeah. Did you guys ever have any big moments of like, do y'all ever break down or like cry? Because I remember I got so upset one time when I had to move my marker from like the green to the red one day. You know, like, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
clip? Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
clip.
clip. Moving the clip. I remember the reason why I had to move it was because we all had Chromebooks out, and in the middle of class, when some like just random NPC kid was just like looking, like some kid would go up and turn off his computer, and then they turn back around, and then everybody would just like stone cold stand face, just look. The kid wouldn't know who it was. It's kind of like bullying. now that I look back on it.
Yeah.
But and then one time I really wasn't the kid to do that, right? I would not turn it off. But like one time, all the fucking people in the class were like laughing, and it was really, really funny. And the kid was getting upset. I did it to him one time, and the teacher caught me, and then she just sent me out and he yelled at me. And I was I had to sit outside for like 10 minutes. I was like, oh my god, no, dude, I'm so fucked. And then she came outside, and I remember I started bawling, and I never did it again. I learned my lesson.
Oh my god,
That is funny.
yeah, that is funny.
Oh, I'd be fucked up though. I regret it, man. Hey, shout out to that kid. I forget his name, but I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't.
Hopefully
Feel
you're
sad.
watching this right now and you're showing love.
Oh God, oh God.
Show love to those who have hated
Yep.
on the past. So
Yep.
I'm sorry, kid.
Kill him with kindness.
Yep.
That's true.
Okay, so back to the high school thing.
Yep.
What?
No. I'm just laughing.
Okay. Back to the high school thing. Do you have any like regrets? Like from I don't know how I'm trying to word this, but like from high school, like as in stuff you did that you were like, God, I kind of regret that, or like things you missed out on that you're like, I regret missing out on. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I feel like I was always kind of involved in everything. Like, I don't really feel
Yeah.
like I missed out on much. Except for, like, obviously when COVID happened, we missed out on a couple of years of, like, being
Yeah.
in class together. But, like, being on Zoom was its own thing. Like, that was funny, too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we kind of experienced it all in high school.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Okay, what about in terms of like doing something in high school that you regret? That you can disclose in this podcast, obviously.
because I'm thinking about the stuff Riley's done, some of it, and yep, I don't know if we can disclose that on the podcast. She's
Yeah.
a crazy girl. No, I'm just kidding. She's not that crazy.
Nah.
She's not.
Anywho.
Do you have anything that you
Um,
regret? Or no? Not
I
asking
mean-
some guy out, or do you feel like you completed that, everything you wanted?
Completed that.
Completed it.
It's like it's a task. Yeah.
It is a task.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Honestly, I feel
No?
like no. Like obviously, everyone has their regrets, but like, I don't feel like.
You don't regret those 7th grade love.
Oh no! Stop bringing it up.
Sorry,
Dude,
sorry,
every 10 minutes, bro. No, but
Okay.
what happens, you know? I mean, like,
Yeah.
you can regret it, but it's not gonna change anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, true. Not saying it would, but just if I guess like I don't really have any regrets because I've said it before on the pod. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I learned from everything.
Yeah.
So therefore, I have no regrets really. Even if I did something really fucked up, like
Yeah.
like that, pushing the fucking button on the kid's thing
Yeah.
and getting yelled at and crying.
Oh.
Like I don't regret that because I learned not to do that. Now I'm a better person.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might regret telling Mr. A to fuck off one time.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm
Why
not
did you tell
gonna
him to
lie.
fuck off?
So, Spellman, you were there.
Was I?
I don't know. Okay, so we had a class together, photography, with Mr. A.
Shout out to
He's
Mr.
the
A.
art teacher. Shout out to Mr. A. He's a
Shout
homie.
out to Mr. A.
I was just, it was a day. But so me and Spellman, we usually sat together in photography. And I'll give you a little backstory. Mr. A kind of didn't like that because we would talk all the time.
Yeah.
And
Well, it wasn't just us though. It was
Was it
like
there was other people around us too.
all of our friends. You know,
Like-
yeah.
Like Hunter was by you, then me,
Yeah.
the Kalani, and
Yeah. Everyone. It wasn't just like us
Mitch
two.
and Dylan. Like they were
Yeah.
all in there too. So, but like we kind of talked a
Talk.
little more,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And anywho, so he already kind of didn't like me because I talked a lot in the class, and obviously he's a teacher. But one day I came into the lab and I was eating a bagel.
I don't think I was
and-
here for this.
You might not have been there that day, but if anyone else was in that class, they'll know what I'm talking about. Like Bella Heyman, she's my friend from high school. She's in your grade,
Mhm.
Cole. She also had a day with Mr. A that day. We both got kicked out. But
Ooh.
anyway,
okay.
you were there for that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead. Finish the
But
story.
yeah, sorry. I always tell like 8 stories in one. Sorry.
I know you
But so I was eating a bagel. I came into the lab, still eating on that bagel, and mind you, Spellman ate every day in that class.
I did.
Every single day. But for some
Munching.
reason, Mr. A that day didn't want me to eat in class, and obviously I was like, why? Like I didn't understand. I was like, Spellman eats every day in here. Why can't I finish my bagel? It's the morning, you know? And so he must have already been having a bad morning or something because he was pretty pissed off. And he told me to eat in the hallway. So me being me, I was kind of bitchy. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I sat in the hallway with the door open and was talking to Bella as he's teaching. And I'm munching on my bagel. And I was not going to close the door. So then he yells at Bella and tells her to go in the hallway. So me and Bella, and he shuts the door on us and tells us to sit outside the door. So we're sitting there talking, munching on my bagel. I was like, whatever. And then Parker Hopkins, he goes to our school too. He's also a senior. He comes up behind me, and we have those rolly chairs. And he just knocks
You're
it-
back in the classroom now?
No, we were still outside the classroom in
With
the
the
hall.
rolly chairs?
Yeah,
Oh.
we took him out.
Oh.
And
Oh,
Parker
no.
Hopkins comes up and swipes it from underneath me, and I fall straight on the ground. And we just all start busting out laughing, and I yelled at him. Mr. A comes storming out the door, freaking out on me, telling us we need to go to the office now. And I was like, you know what, Mr. A, fuck off. And we didn't even go to the office. We walked to Doma's room because he didn't have a class, and we just sat and talked to Doma, and then went to Isley's room, and we told her, and she gave us candy. So
Honestly, you can't do that, girl.
You can't enable them, bro.
You can't enable that.
well,
I think she follows the pod.
Shout out to Isley.
shout out to
shout out
Isley.
to
We're not
Isley.
putting down
She
Isley.
gave me
No, we're
candy
not.
that day.
You
I
can't-
appreciate
yeah,
it.
We're not putting you down at all, but you
Haters.
can't
You can't be
enable
enabler,
them.
Isaac. You can't be
You
enabler.
cannot enable them.
Did you wait? Did you first of all wait? Did you tell Isley what happened?
I did.
Did you include
okay.
the part about?
I did.
Okay. Then I
fair
stand by
enough.
what I said.
Fair enough.
Sorry,
yeah.
Isley. I love you.
Shout out.
I definitely regret that though, because
He's a homie.
Mr. A's the homie.
He's
Yeah.
a homie.
But like some days, you know, we were both probably having a bad day, I guess. You know.
And let me paint this picture for Mr. A if you're an outside viewer not in our community. Mr. A is an art teacher, photography, graphic design teacher, forestry, hella down to earth, chill ass guy. You go
Okay.
into his room.
Just vibing.
But
you go to his room, it's an art room. Okay, what?
can I say he is a chill ass dude, but he's definitely like hot and cold. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's what some people say.
Fair enough. I would agree.
That's what some people say about him. I've always been chill with him. I've never seen this cold side to him.
Okay. I've always been chill with him. Like, besides that class, I did kind of get the hot and cold moments.
Mhm.
I think he just didn't like that class because it was like that time of the
A
day
lot,
or
yeah.
something.
A lot
Yeah.
of yeah. What period was it?
Like third or fourth.
Okay, so right before lunch.
Yeah.
Like midday.
So I think he probably just didn't enjoy that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like anytime I'd see him out of that class, homie, straight
Mhm.
G.
I
you know?
agree.
And yeah, so that I mean I get what both of you were saying for sure.
Yeah.
So this is my senior project, by the way, this podcast, because I was thinking about what I should do.
Oh,
And it
okay.
wasn't going to be my senior project at first, but once I started doing it, I'm like, okay, yeah, why not just mark it as my senior project? I'm still going to do it, like whatever. And so Mr. A is actually the mentor for this podcast. He's never come to the house and helped me with anything or like helped me brainstorm ideas really.
Yeah.
But when I need somebody to talk to about like lighting or whatever, I go to him and he just signed the paper. So shout out to Mr. A, bro.
Shout out to Mr. A.
Shout
That's
out to Mr. A.
it's an approved senior project.
Yes.
Really?
That's cool.
That's dope.
But we can say whatever we want. We can say like,
How are you gonna document it on the board?
I think we're gonna write out like transcripts of some episodes, some screenshots, some pictures, thumbnails.
You could
Yeah.
do a slideshow too instead of a board.
Should I show
could do,
some
like,
of the TikTok
clips.
clips?
Oh, that'd
When
be
you
fun.
just down to munch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you just down to munch and they got the gas chicken Sammy.
Yeah.
That one was
Or-
good.
Or
The Wisconsin volleyball. No,
yeah.
it couldn't be that one.
or the
Derek one.
The Hannah take.
oh,
The
yeah.
Hannah take would
That
be
was
money.
controversial as fuck.
Dude, that was a great take by
It
It
him.
was good though.
What do you think of that take?
Honestly, okay. I get what Hannah says,
Oh, this is a bad start.
but
Anyway, go ahead.
but like I don't know, like the gender role things, like I think
No, I'm not talking about the gender role thing. I'm talking about
Oh.
the other
The
one.
desired.
the
the
desired
She
She
one.
wants
That
a man
one, okay.
who doesn't desire her. Or
Yeah.
what was it?
Okay.
Oh, she wants a man who has options because if
Yeah,
he's
if
not desired,
want-
then why would
does
she desire
him? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So, okay.
Do you agree or disagree, Rylee?
All around I disagree.
Okay.
Like I kind of
Safe.
get where she's coming from like a girl's view, but at the same time like I definitely disagree as a
Mhm.
whole.
I think it's completely delusional.
I think it's like well, I think it's like if I want a guy and everyone else wants him, I'd be insecure. You know?
Okay. Okay.
You don't know what I
Okay.
mean? Like if everybody else wants him, you'd be like, "Oh, everybody wants him." Like I would want a guy that nobody else really wanted.
I don't know about that one.
Like, okay, obviously
well, we can't argue it both ways. You got to pick your stance.
Well,
Yeah.
well, whatever Rylee believes. Rylee can believe whatever she wants.
Yeah. So anyway,
And so,
explain.
yeah, whatever.
Explain.
I'd rather have a guy that nobody wants,
Really?
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Cuz then you're not like,
Competing.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Fair
and
enough.
it's like think about it, if all these guys were texting your girl, you'd be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
You
no,
know?
no, no.
Well, yeah.
But sometimes that comes with the territory.
yeah.
Not that women are territory. That's
It
not
comes
what-
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. But like it comes with the. It just comes with
Having
it's just how
a-
it goes.
yeah.
Just how it goes.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I get what you're saying too. You would be insecure. Yeah.
You know?
Because I wouldn't like it either. But sometimes you just gotta face the fact.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, I think Hannah's take is absolutely ridiculous. And so did the thousands of people commenting on that TikTok.
The funniest part about all that is I'd be sitting just in my bed at night, whatever, and just looking at TikTok, and I see someone duetted the video.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, all right, let's see what this is about. And it'd be some like guy in like some basement, just sitting there, just super like passionate about why he disagreed with it. And he had like a neck beard or something. You motherfucking woman, you can't. It's like, oh my god, dude. Like, chill out, bro.
Yeah. No, did you see the one that was like the guy and he's like staring at the camera and he's like, snow bunnies never. Did you see that one?
You told me about that. You
That
told me
one's
about that.
hilarious.
No.
I died at that one. It was so funny.
No, I thought the comments were kind of funny. Like
They were
just-
ruthless, bro.
They were though.
Shout out to Hannah for
Taking the heat.
handling that.
Yeah.
And because she knows like when we with a big viewing video like like that, you get like a lot of like traction, followers, etc.
Yeah.
And so she never once was like, yo, can y'all take that down? If she
Yeah.
did, I would of course done it. I would still do it.
Yeah.
But like shout out to her because she's so like okay with herself that she's able
God.
to have that
Yeah.
criticized.
Well, and then she went in that comment section and defended her
Oh.
take. Like, that is
Yeah.
the most bold thing I've ever seen.
shout out to Hannah.
Yeah.
Did you see her
Shout out.
TikTok
Uh,
about
she
the
make a
guy
Tik-
that called her mid?
Oh, I did not.
I did. Was it from
No.
that comment section? then?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
Really?
I
didn't
believe
see
I believe it was. I think he's it just said mid and then she like found his TikTok and screenshotted a picture of him.
That's so
yeah.
ridiculous.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck.
That
That's
take,
good.
I think that take's delusional. Okay, but what were you gonna say about the gender roles one?
Were you gonna say anything about it or?
Yeah, you said when we first started talking about it, you said the thing about her saying the thing about gender roles. Remember that?
Oh,
No.
I totally
If not,
lost what I was gonna
if
say.
not, we'll move on. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost it. Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, the clip content is really, really important, and we actually just
Yeah.
kind of got like banned from Instagram for some reason.
Really?
Not banned, but more like suspended. And
For a week.
but I
Do
know.
you know what it was for?
I
Yeah.
know why. It's because we were following like 1,400 people, and me and Spellman decided like, we shouldn't follow anybody because
Mhm.
then it's like who's the favorites and shit like
Yeah.
that. We're like, just I follow that, whatever. I want to just have it following nobody or maybe
Yeah.
just like Spellman and me or whoever the hosts are.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I unfollowed like 700 people in a day.
More
And
than that.
Well,
I think.
Well, it was like we started at 1,400. Now we have like 73, so actually like 1,300.
Yeah.
But that was over a span of like 3 days or whatever,
Okay.
and it just kicked me for a week, and it's because it thought we
Just
were
because
bots.
you Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So now we can't post until November 1st
Damn.
on Instagram.
But this pod is gonna come out, I believe, on I don't even know.
It comes out on
Say
November 6th.
Yeah.
It does it
Something like that.
November
Yeah.
6th or 7th, one of the
Because
two.
Monday's the 31st.
6th then.
Okay, so then 6th. Yes, it comes out the 6th.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2 Sundays from now.
So
Mhm.
you'll be able to post by then on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but like we're missing out on posting clips that we have.
Yeah.
But
That
also,
sucks.
Instagram isn't the number one way to grow.
No.
True.
Right now, it's YouTube Shorts
Yeah.
and it's TikTok mainly.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah.
And YouTube Shorts, like our views are averaging like, or our videos. I don't really care about the numbers, but they're just doing well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're doing well.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
What else, Spell?
What?
I said what else?
Okay. Here's a good one for you.
Okay.
Do you believe in astrology?
Ooh.
Why or why not?
Like zodiac signs.
Yeah,
and
like I
stuff
see
that.
like you're always, like you say things about I'm a Gemini or like whatever. But like do you like really believe and like invest your time into astrology?
Somewhat. I wouldn't say I'm like as deep as like some people, but I definitely do believe in some stuff like that. Like I have an app on my phone that tells me like certain stuff like about my signs, and like it has like daily things that it says about my day that, and like some, I'm not gonna lie, some of it's true.
Yeah.
Like I'll find like it gives me like advice like this week take time to yourself or something like that because this will be a big week. And then like one time that something like did come up and I was like, wow, like this is real.
Yeah.
But and I definitely believe that people's signs affect their character and like their personality.
Okay. So
I have to.
really?
Like
Why do you
there's-
think that?
it's definitely like stereotypes for like signs, but like I don't know. There's something about it. Like
Great explanation.
I'm trying to think. Like are you Scorpio?
I don't know. I'm like
Or are you a
I don't really
Virgo?
know. So my birthday's November 3rd.
Right.
So like it's like I'm pretty sure it's a
Wait.
Scorpio, but I've like read about it and it's like I don't even know anything about astrology, so I wouldn't know.
Good. I'm proud
See,
of you.
okay.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
proud.
it's a Scorpio.
And I could honestly see that.
What does that mean?
Like I don't know.
Me
like,
too. I can see that as well.
Yeah, your sign.
You're so funny.
You're showing so much of your sign right now.
No, but
Okay.
like my brother's also a Scorpio, and like you guys have like same personality traits. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Like
Like
what?
Like, like I've seen you be angry before, and I've
Yeah.
seen my brother be angry before, and like that's just enough. That's just one of the things. Like you guys have just have a lot of anger when you're angry, and I can relate that.
I have
and,
a
like,
lot of.
Scorpios.
Do you not have
are
a lot
not-
of anger when you're angry? I'm pretty sure
Okay,
that's
but, like,
everyone.
No, like I don't know how to explain it, and like I feel like every Gemini I've met is like somewhat like me.
Why?
In what way?
Like, okay, so Geminis it's the twin sign, so everyone says like two-faced, and like not in a bad way. I could see that for myself, but like
How can you be two-faced in a good way?
no, like let me explain.
Sorry, my bad.
Anywho, as I was saying, I feel like sometimes I have like different personalities.
So you
Like-
got like mixed personality disorder or multiple personality disorder?
She was like, she turned into somebody else. You are.
Okay.
No, like
But no shade to those people because that is a
like-
real thing.
Is it?
Multiple personality disorder? Yeah.
Do they like twitch and they turn into
No,
somebody else?
no, no,
I've
no.
only
Oh,
seen that
okay,
in the
no.
movies.
Yeah,
No.
me too. Because I was gonna say I don't know if that's real.
No, but it's like a mental thing.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Not like they don't literally like he doesn't end up over there like a different person. No way. Anyway,
I just stand out
No,
there.
but
sorry.
like I don't know, like I can be like I'm either like really sweet and like happy and like, or I'm just like a bitch, not gonna lie.
That means you're human.
yeah.
No, like you guys just don't believe in it, so
Yeah,
it's
'cause
no
it's
there's no point
pointless,
in
it's
trying to
fake.
explain it, you know.
It's fake. So, okay, that leads me into my next thing. So, say you're like, you meet a guy, right? Talking to him, chopping it
Okay.
up, huh?
I said okay.
Chopping it up. You're like, I kind of like him, whatever. But then he says, whatever sign, like, I don't know what sign compatibility there is, but like, he says that he's a sign that's not compatible with yours. You can be like, yep, we're done. Like, or maybe not we're done, but you're going to like think twice about it now.
Okay, it's kind of funny that you say that actually, because I do have like Tinder and like Bumble and whatever, and if their sign is on their thing and it, like if it's a Cancer, I'm swiping no.
That is crazy. That is absolutely
Like-
crazy. Even if they're
Like
even if he's like a super attractive dude,
yeah,
that is blasphemous.
Scorpio no, Cancer no. Like
He's a Scorpio in 7th grade.
What
that
what
was a
are
long time
you?
ago.
You-
Taurus.
Taurus?
Where I was like,
I can see
shit,
that you're,
I can see
you're pretty
that.
laid back. No, okay,
Wow.
think about it this way though. Every Aries that I know is like outgoing, and like
Who's an Aries that you know that's outgoing?
Emma Lohman, Lily Clay, like they both have like similar personalities. They're very outgoing. They're not shy. Lily Clay, by the way, went to high school with us. We were friends. Yeah.
But that's just like in your friend group. That's like a small number of people.
I don't know. I've met other Aries and I feel like they're the same. Like I just feel like I could say that.
Okay, let's go back to this though. So you would genuinely disqualify a guy's chances because of his sign?
I would.
That is crazy.
Okay.
Okay,
crazy.
if based off like the first time, like a scene, like I said on a dating app, yeah, I would definitely swipe left instead of right. But if I knew them before and then I found out their sign and I already had liked them, then that's different.
Okay, but say this guy on the dating app, he's I don't know. He's a 10 he's a 10 out of 10 in
He's
your
a
eyes.
10, but
right?
he fixes his nose right.
He's a 10 out of 10 and he's like an entrepreneur or something, right? And he's making all this money, right? And he's like, I don't know, he's successful, right? And he's like, you're like, God, like that guy is pretty like, that's a good guy, you know? Just because he's a Scorpio or whatever, a Cancer, you would say no? That's just crazy to me.
If I'm being honest, yes, because that's like one of the first things I look at.
This,
Okay.
I don't even have a good enough take to refute it. To
I
be
feel
like,
like I'm losing brain cells listening to this right now.
Okay, you say that every time we have a conversation, but whatever.
But I've been being serious about it this time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway.
Derek was on the pod. I know you haven't watched it yet, but Derek was on the pod and he was telling us about this one crystal girl who, what would he do? So what would she do to him, Spellman?
Wait.
She used to hide crystals in his car. Oh, I remember what it was. She hid a crystal in his car, right? She said it was a different kind of crystal than it actually was. He showed it to his mom. Derek showed it to his mom. She realized, ooh, that's one of these crystals. Like, she's trying to lure you with love or some crystal shit, you know?
What?
And basically, he got married to her.
No, he didn't.
I was gonna say, he is not married.
Yeah.
But,
So like, you're really that into the astrology thing, huh?
Not
Not really.
I'm not into like the
Not the
crystal
crystals,
stuff, but like
the astrology.
kind of, yeah. And like my mom's best friend Andrea Rieger, she's my mom's best friend. She has like a book of like every single day of the year, like birthdays, and like there's like a section where it says like certain dates, like on mine, like maybe there's like March 5th and it's under like love and friendship, and like there's different sections, and like I totally believe in that stuff.
It's a spell book.
Yeah.
It's a spell book. It's straight out of Minecraft Enchanted, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me power up my
Dumbledore-esque right now.
You guys make it sound so much more nerdy than it is.
It's stupid.
I don't think it's nerdy. I think nerdy's the wrong word. I think it's just dumb.
Yeah, it's
No, I'm
dumb.
just kidding.
Well, that's your
I don't
opinion.
think it's dumb. I think it's something fun to do, but I also
I wouldn't base my life off of it.
you would not catch me doing it.
No.
I wouldn't say I base my life off of it.
No, yeah, I don't think she's saying
No,
that.
I'm not. I'm just saying that a lot of people do.
Yeah,
A lot of people
I
do
don't get
base
that
my-
deep. Like little things, like I'll look at it if it's like on my feed about a Gemini or like Capricorn, because my sister Kaylin is a Capricorn. Like,
Because it is fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, here's what I think is stupid about it. A lot of people will do like messed up stuff, and they'll be like, "I'm an Aquarius. That's why I do it." Like, no, you don't. You just do the messed up stuff because you're being dumb or you're doing whatever. You know, like
yeah,
you cannot blame that. Like, oh, I accidentally murdered him. Sorry, I'm an Aquarius. Like, no. That's not how it
No.
works.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Obviously not that extreme, but people people say things like that.
You're sitting in court. Why did you murder him? I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah.
Like,
Come you break.
you're such a Scorpio, aren't you? Shut up.
cool. You're a Taurus. Shut up.
Okay, that was a good
anyway.
question.
That was a good question.
I didn't think we were gonna get that out of that.
Yeah,
but
when
that
I
was-
saw astrology written down, I'm like, oh yeah, buddy, it's gonna be lit.
yeah, well, I just thought of it because I've heard her say things about being a Gemini, and it's like stupid.
You know
Stupid,
what?
straight up.
It's your
You
opinion.
know what? I'm a
That's-
Gemini.
That's such a
so
Scorpio thing to say.
That is
Yeah.
a Scorpio thing to say. Always hating.
It is true.
I'm-
Scorpios are haters.
I'm not a
Scorpios.
hater. I've never been a hater.
Never will be.
Never will. Never will be.
No.
So you said something about your sister Kaylin, and you and your sister and your mom all went to high school. I was gonna say, but like your mom was like the teacher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you miss having like your family super close to you in school a lot, or do you not really care and whatever?
Well,
Because you actually, you still kind of are there,
I
but
was
you're
gonna
not
say I work
in
with my
class
mom
with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
now, and my little brother's in the middle school,
Oh, so it's no big. You're not away from.
so it's like not different. But even when I was in the preschool, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know, like
Have you ever felt like
don't
an
know.
older sister responsibility because you're the oldest, or not really?
yes and no, like not really, but like sometimes, like with certain things, I don't know how to explain it. Like Spellman, do you ever feel like that with Avery?
Yeah.
Like an older brother?
Yeah, but I think
responsibility?
it's based on like age difference though too, because
Yeah.
like me and my sister were 4 years apart, whereas you and your sister are only like 2, right?
Yeah, see, I never really felt that with Kaylin. Well, I did, but like sometimes I forget we're not like the same age. Just because we had like the same friend group and like
Yeah.
we're always together and we're so close in age. But like Parker, I'm almost 6 years older than him. So it's like that's a little different.
Yeah, I would say it's really dependent on the age gap.
Yeah.
Because now that my sister's getting into high school and stuff, it's a lot more like relaxed.
Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
it's pretty much like we're just hanging out, you know.
Mhm.
But like earlier in her life, it was different. 'Cause
Mhm.
had
I agree.
more of that like
Big brother esque.
big brother role kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Which I still do, but it's not like I don't have to like micromanage her.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's lit. I guess I wanted to get into like this question. I was hanging up flyers around the town talking about the haunted Halloween deal.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was going around, I was talking to people, and I met this guy, and he knew a kid named Gabe who goes to our school. I've hung out with him a few times, whatever. And Gabe is, Gabe doesn't really watch this, but if you do, what's up, bro? But it was this old guy, and I didn't know him. He's like, "Oh, do you know Gabe?" Because he asked me who I was. I'm like, "Oh yeah, Cole. I'm a senior at New Economy, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, do you know Gabe?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I think he just went to online." He says, "Yeah," and he's telling me about. He's like, "I just hate having somebody of because Gabe's Mexican,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like a person of color."
Yeah.
So the guy was like, "I just hate how like there's racist like rednecks at your school," and I go like, "I don't really think there's any racist rednecks at the school. I don't think there's any. Have you being like a person of
mean-
color like?" Do you think that you felt any like racism towards you at our school or no, not really?
I wouldn't say towards me, no. Like, not like directed at me or anything. I feel like there's kids in our school who like to pretend they're like that. Just like being around other people.
I think
Pretend they're like what? Like
Racist.
racist?
Like racist.
Oh,
like,
oh.
I
they-
could name a few.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like they pretend like to be like that, but they're like not like that outside of school.
Are they not like that though?
I mean, a few of them, but I feel like there's some of them who do it because they think they're like acting cool to their friends that are like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
I
I think there's a few that probably say things that are like.
Well, yeah. There's always gonna be that though, you
Yeah.
know, like, and we're in Tillamook County,
Yeah.
like small town.
rural area.
Yeah.
Like that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I've ever felt like personally attacked like that. No.
Yeah, because when you said that, I was like, I don't think about like me being like a white guy. Like I'm like I've never seen it, but like I've not like I also wouldn't be the one who's affected necessarily by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen any like super messed up stuff. I knew that there was one kid who like burned like a pride flag because he was doing it because he thought it was funny,
Yeah.
and I thought that was pretty messed
Yeah,
up.
that's pretty terrible.
That is
Were
pretty
you
terrible. I
in
think that's like the
first
worst thing
class?
that's happened.
Well, on top of that, he took the pride flag.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
he, like,
stole
stole it?
it from a teacher's wall.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Yeah. But
Yeah, just I mean,
Yeah.
it's fucked up.
but I mean, I feel like that's like the worst thing that's like really happened. Like I don't feel like not necessarily race, but like that was kind of towards more like
Toward hateful ideology, kind.
LGBTQ stuff. Like yeah.
Yeah, that is fucked up. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, moving houses. Oh, so you always like are happy. I feel like like because when I met you, when I first moved here, you were always hella cheery. You still
Yeah.
are. Like you're always like, cool, let's go. At the dances, you're the one who gets the most fucking hype.
Of course.
You
course.
get rowdy, Rylee.
I do. Gotta get down.
And how do you feel like? How do you feel like that's been a part of your like personality? Like, have you always been like that? Are you trying to be like that, or does it just naturally come and stuff like that?
Like honestly, I feel like once I like became more comfortable, that's just like my personality coming out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've learned I don't care if I'm the only one being peppy. Like I'll just do it, you know?
Yeah.
Like at dances, if no one else is dancing, I'll get the dance floor going. I'm not afraid of that. Like when we were at like assemblies, I'd get the crowd going. Like I'm not afraid to be the person to step up to do that if it means like I'm gonna get other people to do it, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's such a good trait, and I feel like you'd get rewarded a lot and be surrounded by people who do the same thing if you kind of like left Tillamook County and
Yeah.
you went to somewhere bigger,
Mhm.
because I feel like your personality, that's what you need,
Yeah.
I think you need to get out and go even into like Portland or like Seattle or some kind of city,
Mhm.
because like there's going to be tons of people who are just like that and who are just going to like boom send you and just like you straight to the top. I feel like,
Yeah, see, I've definitely thought about it. I'm definitely kind of scared though.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
know?
a scary ass thing to do, but I think you
Like-
should totally do it.
Even living on my own, I'm scared of, let alone moving somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would be good for me to explore like other places and other people and not just basic Tillamook County people, you know?
And I think you should do it while you're young
Yeah.
too.
I
And
agree.
I would
I'm
agree with
I'm
that.
not trying to just preach you advice here, but I was thinking, I'm like, what advice or what could we talk about? I'm like, oh yeah, how Rylee has lived here and whatever. I'm like, damn, like Rylee should move, honestly, because like You need to like
get out.
experience shit, you know,
Mhm.
because like you'll fucking love it, you know. I know
Yeah.
you. It'll be hard as hell, but like that struggle is gonna turn you into just a fucking savage, even more than you already are.
Yeah, I agree. It's just getting that first step of like actually going.
Yeah.
Is what I need.
Yeah.
And if you can do that and just deal with that struggle for a bit, you'll be good. In a
Mhm.
year, if you do it and you say, okay, I'm gonna leave for exactly a year and then I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know, and if I want to continue moving on, I will. But if not, I still come back, and you should.
Yeah. I don't want to stay in Tillamook County forever.
No.
That is never my plan.
But
There's too much out there.
yeah, and I hear people
Yeah.
say that, and I was talking to Mr. Gerner, and he's like, so many people say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave, and then they just never end up leaving.
Yeah.
So you kind
you
of
stay
have to,
too long, you're not going.
you just have to break it off right now and just fucking
Mhm.
go. I think.
I agree. I think, like, right now, like, with my job and everything, like, I'm making enough money that I'm able to save. And I think that that's going to be a good start for me, like, at least for the year, and then see where it goes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
At least have some money saved and, yeah, maybe move to a city or something.
Yeah, you could go get a roommate and then like
Mhm.
be paying like half the rent or whatever, and just
Yeah.
get somebody like who you think is cool. Like
Yeah.
do a
even
lot of research on it. You know, spend a
even
few hours.
My cousin, we talked about moving in together. And
You and who, Natalie?
my cousin Maddie Stinnett.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about moving in together, and like even if when my sister Kaylin graduates, maybe she can move in too, you know,
Yeah.
like that type of thing. And we've always just kind of talked about like getting out of Tillamook County to do something better.
For sure. For sure. I don't have anything else on this page, so Spellman, yeah, if you have anything.
Okay. This is another question I thought of. I thought was pretty good.
Okay.
So it's nothing like bad or anything. So like when it comes to like relationships, someone you're dating, right? Is like money an important factor? Like how much money they're making?
Yes and no, depends. Like, not necessarily. It's not like the biggest thing that matters to me. It's not like top 3, you know? But like, I want someone who's motivated and going to make their own money. If you're still like relying on your parents for everything, that's a big red flag.
Yeah.
Like,
Good take. Solid.
Solid take, yeah.
yeah.
Would you support someone? Like
Dependent on the
financially.
situation.
I'm like just like you're saying, they're like not
Like a sugar
they're-
mama.
No. 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 That's
shit.
not what I meant. But I mean, if you want to do that, I guess that you could. But
No.
what I meant was like they're kind of just like being a bum, right? Well, not like a bum. They're just like not motivated, right?
I don't think I could.
Yeah, you couldn't.
I don't think I could.
Yeah.
Unless it was like a situation where like they were doing their own stuff, they were motivated, and like something happened to where it happened like that, but I could never like start off with someone like that.
Yeah, or like they're starting a business or something, so they don't have a lot of money at that moment.
If it was something they were actually like pursuing,
Yeah.
yeah. But if
Okay.
it was like something like they say they're gonna do it and they're not, then no.
Yeah.
I see.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Maybe when we're broke and the podcast is gone, we'll be like, Rylee, yo, what's up?
Sugar mama.
Come through.
Nah.
Would you ever be a sugar baby? And this is a question for
Okay.
both of y'all. Spellman, like
No.
Spellman, you would not?
Never.
No.
I think
feel
I
like
may.
I feel like I have too much pride.
I got a lot of pride too, and I'd be
I-
prideful, sugar baby.
On God, I think I would too. Like, if a guy wants to pay me for just being there, go ahead.
True.
Yeah, but sometimes it's more
Okay.
than just being there, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it depended on the situation. If it was like, because some people do just like hire people for company,
Yeah, true.
or like even if it was something like they want to look
Yeah.
at my feet, like go ahead. Like,
That's
Shout out to
weird.
the middle schoolers watching this.
oh God.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, gotta get it back somehow though, right?
True.
Like, I mean, yeah, I'd honestly, if it was something like that, I'd do it.
Yeah, if it's like a good looking old woman and she's got like 20, 30 years on me and she just wants to treat me right, she take me out to dinner.
Buy me a drink.
Y'all agree or no?
I guess.
I agree.
Yes?
I agree.
You do you.
100%.
I'll do me. I'll do her. Wait,
No, I'm not hating.
Like, honestly, I don't even think it would have to be like a good looking old guy. Like Like, not necessarily.
Oh
like,
no.
like, if he, like I said, if it was under those, like, circumstances and it was nothing more, I don't care what you look like. I'll talk to you, pay me. You can look at my feet. I don't care.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Wow.
But respect though.
I mean,
guess, yeah.
As a young entrepreneur, I see it and give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
Spellman, it's like a hard no for you.
I just don't think I could do it.
Why?
Not
you go
even
to
if
some
it was-
woman's house.
Yeah.
She's got a little masseuse there or something, and she treats you right. You get in the hot tub with her. You turn on some
Yeah.
old jams. She gets to look at your toes in the bubbles. Are you doing it or no?
I don't know. I would say no at this point in my life.
But it's funny you say that because honestly, I would have seen you saying yes, and I could see you doing that.
I could not do that. Why? Is that because of my sign?
Yeah, Scorpios would do that.
Yeah.
No. But
Oh,
like,
I
I don't
would
know.
not do
Something
that.
about your personality, I could just see you being like, yeah, I'll be a sugar baby.
No way. Nope.
I mean,
I couldn't do it. Okay, my last few topics here. We don't have to talk about all of them. There's a lot of internet censorship going on in the world right now. How do you feel about like censoring people on the internet? And like, do you think it's like good, bad? Like
what kind of censoring? Like,
who's somebody that's got censored recently?
Well, we could do the same exact thing with Kanye. Like, do you think it's good that he got banned and that people get banned when, like, for example, Kanye said something that was racist,
Oh,
right?
like kind of like cancel.
Kind of like
Culture
that, but
stuff,
like,
Sure,
like-
yeah.
like, I think that's a better term to use. Do you
Okay.
agree in cancel culture? Do you think people should be canceled for what they said? Do you think people should be given second chances? Huh?
I think yes and no. I think certain things, like, we're all human. We all say dumb shit. We all make mistakes. Like, they're just, like, more out there, so it's definitely, like, on them to think about what they say. So I think at some point they should be canceled and, like, realize, like, you have a platform. You need to, like, watch what you say.
Yeah.
Or at least, like, think about something before you put it on the internet for millions of people to see. But I think, like, certain things, like, you just got to pick your battles. Like, why are you canceling every little thing? You know? Because I feel like that's been happening recently.
Yeah, I
like-
would agree with that.
Like, even with, like, certain words, like, some words are getting canceled. I'm like, they're just words. Not
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm following you.
Not
Yeah.
like words that, like, obviously, like, you shouldn't say.
Yeah.
But I feel like certain words, there's just no point.
Yeah. I agree. 100%. I think that the censorship is too much
Yeah.
because it's like
There's a fine
there's a
line.
line. Yeah, because like what I mean, on certain things, who draws the line? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should there even be a line to begin with? Should anyone be able to say anything? With Elon Musk buying Twitter, we'll certainly see if people like DJT are going to get unbanned. Donald
I
Churchill.
would assume they would.
I would assume they would too. And is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Will Kanye be unbanned from Twitter? Probably so, right?
He's not even banned yet. He's just suspended.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, will his suspension be removed? Will everybody's suspension be removed? But then what happens when somebody gets on and they're spreading real anti-Semitic stuff? And I'm not saying Kanye's wasn't, but I'm saying like really like hateful shit. Like, is
Yeah.
that just going to be able to be posted because like freedom of speech? You know?
I think that there should be a governor. Like, they have community guidelines and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But Twitter has the most limited community guidelines there is out of any social media, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like maybe if you say that tweet, right, it should get removed from the platform
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
rather than, oh, we're banning this person from Twitter.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
the whole idea of Twitter or Instagram, it's supposed to be a platform for you to share about your life and speak your thoughts.
Right.
Right? And it's like same with like a podcast, any type of social media
Mm-hmm.
is that. And so if we're just banning people for sharing their thoughts because we don't like them, you know, like
Yeah.
we don't like their thoughts, then that's not good. Obviously there is a line,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like you can't get on here and say hateful stuff and expect that not to be, you know, but like at the same time, I think if it's a tweet or something, just remove it.
Yeah.
And then it's not, it's not worth banning the whole person, or not the whole banning the person's whole account. I mean,
Yeah, I think I don't know where I really stand. I think I need to do more research on it. But it's like it's difficult, right? Because we want to be able to say anything. But like you just said, you said if nobody likes it. Well, I think we're at that point. I can talk about something and have an opinion, and no one has to like it.
Yeah.
But it's to the point when people feel offended over it.
yeah,
And
true,
then when
true,
someone
true.
feels offended over it, then it goes into a whole different world. But then I, as the person who said that offensive thing, can be like, well, freedom of speech, like I should be able to say it. Like for example, Kanye could argue that he should have been able to say anything anti-Semitic because freedom of speech, right? But also, actually, now that I think about it, I'm actually kind of wrong because Kanye can say it. And he's not going to go to jail. It's not illegal for him to say that. But Twitter, being the company that it is, can do whatever he wants to him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's privately owned or whatever.
So actually, we're kind of in Twitter's hands because there's no other kind of big social media platform besides like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah.
But all of them have their own unique community guidelines. You know?
Yeah, but
They're not-
Twitter's the least strict.
Yeah, true.
You can post full OnlyFans videos and stuff on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know,
How do you know?
it's just known.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Oh,
fellas. What you
nah.
watching, bro?
Nah.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
though.
I do. I've
And,
seen them, yeah.
Like,
You watch them together?
nah.
No, separately.
No.
We sent it each other though.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Mhm.
And you can't do that on TikTok, right? Or
Well, you can't forbid it, but it gets taken down.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's a whole big mess.
It is.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, I feel like we asked her what her opinion on was, and then we gave our opinions.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay.
I was
Alright.
interested in what you guys had to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was
Do,
good.
do, okay, so I'm out of topics, but do you want to talk about anything in specific? Ask us anything. If not, we don't want. Oh, I did want to ask you about a boyfriend though. Are you looking to get married soon? How old are you? 18 or 19? What?
I'm 18, fresh out of high school. I am not looking to get married anytime soon.
If you said you were, I was gonna make a clip out of it and post it and be like, hit Rylee up, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess not.
I mean, you can say that. I can get a boyfriend, but I wasn't gonna say married.
All right, so
So
okay.
you're looking for a boyfriend though? Maybe.
Yeah, hit me up. Put my ads in there.
Okay, well we will, but okay, so this is what I want you to do right now, and this is kind of on the spot. So if you do it
Okay,
bad,
okay.
no worries, right? I want to put the camera on you, and she gives herself like, "Hey, I'm Rylee. I'm 18. I'm looking for a boyfriend."
Okay.
And say your things, and we're gonna post it.
You down? Are we gonna do that?
Rylee,
Just like hit me up for boyfriend applications.
just give your take. Just give your take, and
What's
and,
her take on what?
give her take on what kind of
What-
boyfriend she wants.
Are you
dude.
gonna do this too for a girlfriend goal?
No, I will not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, ready, set, go.
What? Rewind, bro.
Why?
Pause. Not,
you
not
understand
like,
what I'm saying,
Not
right?
like pause like that. Okay, just slow down.
Sorry.
So explain what you want her to do.
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
Okay, sorry. Look at the camera, right?
Okay.
Basically, what we're doing here is we're gonna cut this out and we're gonna put it on TikTok
Oh, is it a clip?
as
We're
can't
gonna
even
clip
talk.
it. We're gonna clip it. Yeah.
if
Okay,
if it's good quality, if
Okay.
we feel like it's good. But basically, the camera's on us, by the way, so don't worry, it's not.
Okay.
on you.
Okay.
And so we're gonna you're gonna say like, hey, I'm Rylee Stinnett. I'm 18 years old. I like how you said fresh out of high school.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a fresh meat.
No, we're not gonna say fresh.
So you want me to give
Well, she
like
could say
my
that if
Tinder
she
bio
wanted.
or something?
We're not saying that she's just meat. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Don't skew my words, guys.
I'm just saying it sounds a little odd.
All right, sorry. I'm fresh out of high school, or I'm fresh. Period.
Okay.
And she just, if you're looking for a boyfriend, of course, if you want, or a girlfriend, I'm not hateful.
Yeah,
So it's
not a
basically like
girlfriend.
a dating profile.
Yeah.
Video.
Okay.
Should we introduce her? No. It's gotta be her. It's gotta be her. So I'm gonna say, action, right?
Okay.
And then you're gonna be like, hey, I'm Rylee Stinnett. Just free ball it, you know?
Free ball.
Free ball it,
Free ball.
and just be like, yeah. And then just a short, brief thing. You down?
All right, down. Let's go.
Okay, bet. Ready? Action.
Okay, wait. Give me a second. I had to breathe.
Oh my. Are we
Okay,
gonna
okay.
have this whole conversation?
Say action again.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Say action again.
Action.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rylee Stinnett. I can't. You're laughing at me in the corner.
Maybe this is a bad idea.
This is a bad
No,
idea.
let me do it.
No. I fuck with it, dude.
Okay.
Spellman
we
doesn't
need-
think it's funny.
No, I
or
do think
can
it's
do
funny.
it.
I think it's hilarious. But I don't know
No,
if we can do it.
it shows we should keep this in for the pod, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what Spellman's thinking. We're keeping this in because
I was just asking. I'm not saying we shouldn't.
okay.
Because why though?
Because I'm looking for a dab up.
Oh my god.
He's gonna leave you hanging there.
Because it shows our process about things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
'Kay.
If we don't get it this time, we're moving on.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God. Don't laugh.
Sorry, I won't laugh. Okay, we have to be stone cold, straight faced.
But like not funny, straight face. I won't even look at you. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Action.
Hey guys, my name is Rylee Snett. I'm 18, fresh out of high school, looking for a future DILF. I like tall, dark, and handsome with light eyes. If you're fit that profile, hit me up. My ads will be on the screen.
She's getting some.
Tall, dark, and handsome only though.
Okay. Shout out to the middle schoolers again for watching.
Wow.
I think that's all we have. I
Shout
think we
out,
should end it
shout
on that
out.
note.
Should we end it on that note?
That was a good note to end on.
I think that's a great note to
I
end on.
think we should.
All right.
That
Okay,
was-
Riley. So now it's time to I'm gonna throw the camera on you.
Okay.
Say your @, say your Instagram, your TikTok, or whatever you want to be posted for you. It's at the end of the video, so
Okay. I don't even know if I remember my actual Instagram.
should I just
ad.
put them there?
Yeah, I'll just have you put. I'll just link in bio and on the screen right there.
There it is. There it is. Okay, that wraps episode 9. The ending.
does.
Okay, it was a little rough. Okay.
It was a little rough.
It was a little rough, but it shows our thinking process, and we're helping Riley out, guys. We got to use our
Yeah.
platform to inspire and help others. I
Tall,
don't feel
dark,
bad.
and handsome.
Tall, dark, and handsome, and a
forget.
DILF.
Yep.
Hmm.
That means I'm not even gonna say it. Okay,
Referring to a dad.
referring
That
to
I like to.
Oh my
no,
god!
no,
Riley.
the middle schoolers. We gotta beat that out. We gotta beat
Yeah,
that
we
out.
gotta beat that out.
Okay, whatever. Episode 9.
All right.
That's a wrap. Spellman, you got
Yep,
anything?
I don't. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.
Later.